looking back, like there are times where I doubt myself. Like, did I make the right decision pursuing music?
Mm-hmm.
Because Lord knows I'm not like rich off music,
Mm-hmm.
especially not in this country. So like, did I do the right thing? Maybe I should have been like, a lawyer, a
Yeah.
doctor,
Yeah.
We all have those thoughts.
Yeah, right, right. So, but all that shit sorry, all that shit disappears when you're on stage
Yeah.
Yeah.
or when you're on the court. If your heart tells you to be a
Yeah.
basketball player, work on it.
Yep.
To be
That's no secret, right?
a musician, yeah, like you have to work on it. So yeah, like you said, there's no like mystical secret.
Yes.
It's just hard work, and you
Yeah.
have to love it.
Hey guys,
Yo,
Hello.
hello.
how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
How are you?
Good. I'm good.
Nice.
Okay, let's talk early past. Okay, what are your earliest memories of MJ?
That's a funny question because I hated the Bulls back in the day.
Ooh.
Hater. That's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry. I know you grew up in Chicago, but yeah. So
What was it? What made you anti Bulls?
because they kept winning.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay, because they were nice.
yeah. I mean,
Ah.
I never ever said like they sucked or anything because they did two three peats. So
Yeah.
they must have been doing
Yes.
something right.
Yes.
But I was always like for the team that was playing against the
You were
Bulls.
the underdog.
Yeah, all whether it be the Pacers, Knicks,
Right.
Sonics, Suns, dami.
Yeah. Trailblazers. Yeah.
Blazers, except the Jazz.
Yeah.
Kasi baduy sila.
Yeah. I don't like the Jazz too. Boring.
Ikaw, Paul. How about you?
I'm a MJ fan. Again, when you talk about MJ, siya yung idol ng idol mo. This guy hated the Bulls because they kept winning.
Hate us because you ain't us is all
You
I
know what
know.
I'm saying? So that's so. I mean, I feel him, but MJ is MJ.
Yeah.
As a kid, every time the Bulls play, okay lang na malate ako sa school. Kasi back in the day, bihira magkaroon ng live telecast dito sa Philippines, yung NBA before.
Oh, cool.
So, talagang sinusulit ko, okay lang na malate ako sa school para lang matapos ko yung finals or conference finals nila. So, yun ba, I'm a big MJ fan and I think marami ako natutunan sa kanya sa player.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like when I was growing up, I was obviously much younger to experience actually watching it on TV. But for my parents, my mom was an immigrant, so she was from Leyte and she grew up here in the Philippines. And my dad was an American. But when she moved to Chicago, my dad used to take her to the Bulls games. And it was where they didn't even buy tickets for the stands, like how you would buy a ticket like at a PBA game. They bought tickets to stand, like in the aisles. Like that's how packed out the games were. And MJ's the only player she like knows and talks about. So she'd be like, "Oh, MJ, yes, like Michael Jordan, he's my favorite." Because she would literally go and watch him live, and they would stand. And for me, like my understanding of Michael Jordan is through my parents and how much they got to experience watching him, and just how different like the climate was in Chicago during his era.
I think growing up, I just like them, but I didn't get any of MJ's move or what. I'm just a big basketball fan.
I feel like I didn't also specifically acquire his skills, more so his attitude. I think
Yes.
that just like the MJ way, right? Like
Yeah.
his energy that he brought to Chicago, I feel really emulated throughout the entire city. And it's funny because when I had met my partner, Shawnee, he would tell me that I was crazy on the court and I would talk a lot of trash on the court. But I had felt like that was just a part of the game and I was just having fun because in Chicago, everyone does it. Like you go play pickup and,
Exactly.
everyone's just kind of wild and they just talk and they say whatever they want, but it's not personal.
Yep.
Like after the game, everyone daps up and they're like, oh, like good one. You're nice, But definitely transitioning to the Philippines and having that Chicago attitude didn't.
They don't like it.
Yeah, they didn't like it. Like it wasn't accepted.
Yep.
I even had to have a talk like with my teammates at UST. I was like, hey, like I'm actually not like that. I was just playing.
For you, it's normal.
Yeah.
I was never a big MJ guy, but I'm a big Kobe guy. And the attitude, like when I'm on stage, when we're on stage, we have to think like we're the best.
Right.
Like, and I'm sure you guys are the same way. Like when you
Of
step on the
course.
court,
Yeah.
you have to think like you're the best, and give everything, leave it all on the stage.
Yep.
Like me, my music with my band, like it's kind of aggressive, kind of noisy,
Yeah.
and I scream a lot on stage. But like off stage, like if you notice, I'm not really
Chill. He's
I'm just
chill.
Yeah.
like trash talk and like
Yeah.
crazy on court, but off court you're like well, whatever, like
It's kind of like a persona you
Yeah.
create, to perform a little bit.
but like you get on court, you get on stage, like
It's a different.
yeah, it's
Different.
different. Yeah, you want to conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all or nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing.
Exactly.
For sure. So that I guess that's what I got from like the Black Mamba.
Oh, the
But
mentality.
they were kind of like, legacy wise, like there's that iconic photo of Kobe and MJ
Yeah.
where he's kind of like spitting game to Kobe on the side. I mean, to speak of Kobe is always in line with MJ, so
for sure,
they
for
always
sure.
connect.
And I think they came from like the generation where like I'm going to work,
yeah.
and
Yep.
and now I'm not saying it's soft now, but I think it's like a little more like
It's like business side.
friendly. Like I don't know.
Like more on business side.
True. No, actually, true though.
Well, I'm not, but yeah, well maybe, but
I can say it's more on business side. Like I think management protect the players
Yeah.
and making sure that they're gonna make all the way to
Yeah,
like,
longevity.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on Jordan era, I'm gonna play 82 games.
With a fever. What were your experiences with your very first pair of Jordans?
when the first Jordans came out, again, I wasn't a fan,
All right.
but sorry, I gotta like preface it. But I remember my brother was given a pair of the Aqua 8s.
Ooh.
OG.
Yeah, OG. So
Yeah.
I'm old. Okay. But yeah, I got into Jordans pretty late because sports and music, they're like
Yeah.
really
Intertwined.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw this. I'm a big fan of this band called Glassjaw, and the singer. I saw a picture of him in a magazine wearing the Royal ones. And I was like, those are nice. Those are really
tough,
nice.
yeah.
So eventually, I got into Jordans. The ones, the breads, I got the breads.
Me too.
And the high tops of these, and so I got like the fours, fives, and
Right.
so
Solid.
yeah. I mean, even seeing rappers like Kanye who's from Chicago as well,
Yes, sir.
wearing the fours and the Aqua 8s,
Yeah.
and even as far back as Pearl Jam, wearing the infrared 6s.
You know your shoes. He's going down the line. He's like,
Yeah.
wow,
MJ fan.
like, okay, I don't even know that many.
Yeah, not a fan of the team, but the shoes.
Oh yeah.
Shoe game.
I think the team, but not MJ. I think.
Yeah, he'll take the swag.
Yes.
The
Yes.
swag for sure, for sure. And yeah, I mean, like how it was so like intertwined in the music scene. Like I appreciated that.
For my shoe, my first my first encounter with Jordans were like the ones, and I used to have this friend back in the day, and she always wore them to like this Filipino league that we used to play in growing up. Because in Chicago, there's like a small Filipino community, right? You're mostly like surrounded by like white people, black people, Mexicans. So every weekend, despite like the fact that I had moved to the suburbs, every weekend we played in this league in Chicago, and it was called the PBA. So we called it like the Filipino Basketball Association. And this friend I had a pair of the ones, and it's like known, right? You're not really supposed to wear Jordans when you play basketball because they're heavy and they're painful to wear. They're very like rigid. But she would wear her ones and play in games, and she was nice. Like she would go get 20, like 18. She ended up getting like a D2 scholarship to go play, which was like a big deal like back then for women's basketball. Yeah, that's like my earliest memory of having a pair of Jordans, was just watching her play in it and be like, oh, she's a bucket. And she's wearing Jordans? Like, okay, it's nice.
For me, I got the fake ones.
Fake?
Yeah,
The
I got a fake.
ones.
I got a UNC one, the fake one, and I got the Jordan 12 Taxi, also fake. I think ginamit ko yung paglalaro ko ng basketball, playing basketball, and I think I got my original pair when I signed with Nike. So back in
That Nike
2008.
sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsorship. So because of my game, the brand trusts me
Yeah.
to be ambassador, Nike Alley or endorser. So that's the time na nakakuha ako ng original pair na Jordan. And it's nice.
Yeah.
The
Were you
feeling
like-
is nice.
Sa longevity mo, man, what can you say about, ano yung secret dun, man?
I think, paano ka mag-a-adapt sa, kasi syempre, when you're young, magre-rely ka sa athleticism mo. Even the coaches, tinuturuan ka na nila na parang, oh, you gotta do this. You gotta learn how to do this. Kasi nga, sila, nakita na nila before. So, ngayon, mas pinapabilis nila yung pag-improve mo or pag-adapt mo sa game, sa sports. So, I think sa mga young players, yung mga young hoopers, you gotta listen to your coach. Na pag sinabi nila na ganito yung gagawin nyo, gawin mo lang and sumunod ka lang. I think it's all about na pag-adapt mo doon sa mga nangyayari kasi yung basketball nag-evolve, di ba? Lumalaki ng lumalaki yung basketball. Different type of games. So ngayon, parang galing na ako sa slow pace, naging fast pace. Ngayon, bumalik na naman sa slow. Ngayon, fast pace na naman dahil mga bata na yung ano. So, for me to keep up with them, I use my like being a smart player.
Maturity.
Yeah.
Maturity, yeah. So, kapag ginamit mo yung ganun sa mga bata, mas bumabagal yung laro. Mas nakikita mo kaagad kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari. So, I think yun yung advantage ng older player like me. Especially kung makakatapat ako ng mga makakalaro ko ng mga mas bata sa akin. Mas nakikita ko na kung ano yung mga mangyayari at yung mga mangyayari pa lang. So, I think yun yung isang reason kung bakit until now, nasa PBA pa rin ako at nakakapaglaro pa rin ako.
So do you feel like you live by the quote, work smarter, not harder now that you're in
Actually,
this era of your life?
Yeah, actually, Coach LA said that to us a couple of
Uy.
days ago. Sinasabi niya na parang, kaya nga nabuo yung you gotta work hard and play smart. And then actually, kahit na wag na kayo mag-work hard, just play smart. Tatagal ka sa, like, you can survive. You can survive. But, I mean, if you work hard and play smart, mas maganda yun, di ba?
Yeah,
So, mas ine-emphasize niya lang siguro sa amin na you gotta play smart.
for sure. Yeah.
So, kasi yung athleticism, yung jumping ability, mawawala lahat yan. But this one, kapag meron ka nito and you can still run,
Yeah.
hindi ka mawawala ng team sa PBA. Trust me.
You'll always be able to contribute.
Exactly.
So, like, nag-iba ba yung approach mo to games compared to...
Yes, yes. Kasi when I was young, I'm reckless. Like I said, umaasa ako sa athleticism ko. I think, oh, this guy is old. Like, he can catch on me like on the break. One crossover, two crossover, done. But now I'm on the other side, like on the opposite one.
Now you're the old guy.
I'm the old guy. So for me, it's like, if I'm gonna use this, hindi ako makakalagpas sa player na to because
Right.
he's quicker than me, he's stronger than me. So I need to like use the concepts na meron kami sa offense namin. I use my other teammate like set down screen or pick and roll or whatever. Kung paano ako makakawala dun sa defender ko. So yung approach ko is now is like kind of slow, but I use more of this.
Yeah.
This, he says. For you, like
Oh,
for
yeah,
music, right?
For you, sorry Kalimutan ko pala yun. So,
Na-
for you, kuya, paano mo,
Well-
paano ka nag-a-adapt sa, like, siyempre, music, paiba-iba yan. So,
Yeah.
paano ka nag-a-adapt ngayon dun?
Well, I think the secret for us at least is we still enjoy it kasi.
Yeah.
Like, and like, pareho lang tayo. Like,
Yes.
You want to play as long as you want because you love it. You know, you play because you love it. And we perform because we love it.
Passion.
Passion talaga. And Like when we were younger, we would jump around on stage. I'd jump on the drum set to the on the crowd.
Wow.
Like, because when you're younger, reckless, di ba?
Yes,
You think
yes,
you
You
can
don't
yes.
do,
care.
you like,
Yeah.
I can
So
do
ngayon ginagawa mo
anything.
pa rin yung ganun.
Not as much.
No more crowd surfing.
Sometimes, but yun nga, parang as you get older, you're like, oh man, like, it's gonna take me a week to recover from that, right?
Yes.
That's
So like,
always a thought.
so now, so now I try to take care of my body.
Yeah.
I do calisthenics. I run. So, well, number one to get healthy, and number two to keep doing what I love to do.
Yes.
And and there, like you last, it's the same as athletes. You take care of your body so you
I think
can
that's the most important thing, right?
hopefully play 82 games. Like,
Yes, yes.
or hopefully play 23 years.
Yes.
So it's the same as music. You take care of your body, your instrument.
Yep.
Like you guys take care of your instruments.
Right.
And I think that's the secret. Well, the number one secret is you have to love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
And then since you love it, you want keep doing it,
Yes.
take care of it.
So I have a question. So for basketball players or just athletes in general, we get put into this like flow state when we play where you're kind of just going with the motions unconsciously.
Yes.
Do you get that way when you play or when you're on stage? Like do you kind of lock in a
For
way?
sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like to this day, like you still feel that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
And to this day I still get really nervous.
Really?
Yeah, we've been doing our first album came out 2000.
And you're still nervous?
I still get nervous.
What do you do now? Like how do you approach your nerves? Is it still the same where you're like
No,
or
like, I tell people I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And like, or like, uh, I just stretch backstage. But I think it's a good thing
yeah.
that you're nervous because that means you care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
for
to do
sure.
well.
Yep.
If you're not nervous, you'd be like, just going through the motions. And doesn't mean anything anymore. You know? But once you're there, like, there are moments on stage where I just like, I close my eyes and like, I just hear my bandmates with me in the crowd. So I'm like, yeah, that's why I do this.
It's a present moment.
Yeah.
You're very fully present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never played competitive sports, but like, how is it with you guys? Like when you hear the crowds and
I love it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You hear it. I
Sometimes.
sometimes I hear it and sometimes I don't. Like it depends where in the game,
Yeah.
like where along the game we are or how like focused I am. Do you talk to yourself when you play, or do you just read?
Just close my eyes or like bow my heads and as I like this is it like locked in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but first like of course especially on us trabaho namin to engage to the fans.
Yeah.
So first like when we go out there engage ka na sa fans muna. But when the game start I was like this is it locked in.
Yeah.
So you're not
Can't
gonna-
even hear
For
'em.
me, I'm not gonna hear anything. Like I just like hear my teammates and my coaches. I think you can separate that.
Yeah.
You can really
Parang,
hear them.
alam mo, di ba?
Yeah.
Parang minsan kahit na maingay,
Yeah.
parang masiseparate mo yung team mo and yung crowd.
Yeah.
Parang alam mo yun, ewan ko kung paano pero
No, you know
nangyari
what?
siya eh.
That's so true. Because as a player,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can
Yes,
hear my coach
exactly,
yelling at
exactly.
me. I'm like, you're just not
Exactly.
listening to me now.
So Nikki, well, so after your very successful UAAP career, talk to us about how you transitioned to sports media.
So after my career, I feel like I was kind of at this roadblock. I didn't really know what it was I wanted to do. But when I was a kid, I used to record myself at my dad's games, like in front of like little camcorder that we used to have, and I used to be like, welcome to my dad's basketball game. He scored 0 points, blah, 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 blah. And I would just, talk in front of the
Yeah.
camera and he would watch it back and be like, Nikki, stop talking in front of the camera. You're supposed to be recording my game.
Yeah.
And so I always just liked being in front of a camera. And then even when I was at UST, I vlogged a lot. That was like the big thing at the time. And I had brought my camera everywhere. I would do a lot of just me speaking after games, like how I felt or whatever. And I would post them on YouTube. And when the opportunity arose that I could be on the panel for the UAP after I was done playing, It was just kind of something I wanted to step into, and I felt like I was pretty confident doing, because I know the game very well. Like I watch it all the time. I dissect it. It's just a part of my lifestyle now. So it was really cool to just be able to also have like a new set of characters in my life. Like I feel like I've always just been surrounded by my teammates who I love, right? But when you get so caught up in the basketball scene, you forget that there's like all this world out there and that there are people that are behind the scenes that make it all possible, right? And especially in the Philippines, broadcasting women's games wasn't super like it wasn't like the PBA where they've been broadcasting and there's been people on panels. It was a newer thing for the UAAP and to even have the women's games on TV. So the fact that I got to be a part of that was great, and it definitely boosted my confidence in terms of like being able to even sit here with you guys and have a chat with a mic, But yeah, so I feel like that, and then I also had the opportunity to start my own camp.
Yeah.
During COVID, when I was back in Chicago, we weren't allowed to work. So I used to work as like a server, a cute little server. I had my little apron and everything. I used to work at an Italian restaurant. And because there was no face to face contact, I had to find another way to make money. And I ended up training a couple of my dad's friends' daughters. It was just two of them. And they started to play really well, and then people were asking like, "Oh, like where did they train?" And then by then, like their friends all joined, and I started like a camp in Chicago, and it went pretty well. Like I was starting to understand how to run a business, like how to book things and what profit was, what's net,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
revenue. So then when I was done with UAP, I was like, hey, I should try that again. Like, I wonder if I could do that in the Philippines. And fortunately, there's such a big market for women's basketball in the Philippines, and there aren't many people that are representing women's basketball. It was more like, oh, I have a boys' camp, and by the way, the girls can play, right? But until a certain age, then the boys hit puberty and they're like 6 foot, and then there's like a 13-year-old girl
Yeah.
who's like 5'3", right?
Yeah.
It just becomes very underrepresented and kind of unfair. So it then kind of became like my purpose after I played that then I can also still give back to a girl that looks just like me. Because
Yeah.
growing up, I was the only Filipino in my school. Like I grew up in a white school. It was a really great school, but there was one other Filipino. My bad. She was half white. Okay,
Okay.
but she wasn't full Filipino. So I didn't grow up with like Filipino idols, like how people grow up with like idols in the PBA or like stuff like that. Like I just didn't have any because I didn't know anybody that played basketball that was Filipino. So to be able to run the camp and then have little girls like invite me to their games, like after the camp, like, hey, I made my varsity team at Assumption, like come to my 3x3 tournament. I'm like, you want me to watch your 3x3 tournament? Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
So I think that was very full circle for me, like, and also winning the UAAP was like it was a big deal at the time because UST hadn't won it in like 17 years. So for us to have A, won it, and then be like, oh, hey, I'll teach you how to win. It's not like, oh, I'll just teach you how to play basketball. Like, I'll teach you how to win. That was a really big shift in my brain as to the culture I wanted to bring for
Right,
women's
right.
basketball.
Yeah, for me, ang gusto kong maiwan na legacy siguro is yung attitude na not gonna back down on anything. Kasi simula nung naglaro ako, I start playing basketball, like yung system basketball, lagi akong sinusubukan ng situation. So, it was like going into college, after we won the NCAA high school, I won Miracle 5.
Hey.
And then after that, zero offer going into college.
Stuff.
So, parang ano yung kailangan kong gawin? Ano yung bakit ganun lagi? So, for me, it's another challenge na I need to prove myself again.
Yeah.
So, hindi naman bago sa akin yun kasi yun yung kinalakihan ko dun sa lugar namin. So, yun nga, laging ganun yung nangyayari sa akin. Kaya yung gusto kong maiwan ngayon sa mga younger player sa PBA is yun nga, yung attitude na don't back down on anything. Na kung ano man yung dumating. I think in general, in life. So, kasama rin yun. Pagpasok ko ng PBA, first game against Ginebra,
Hey.
against my idol Mark Kagiwa. So, And I'm a number 2 pick. So everything, like the light is on, like yung spotlight nasa iyo.
You have a target on your back.
Exactly. So if you play bad that game,
Everyone's gonna say something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, like bago ako, ang daming sumusubok sa akin ng mga veteran na player na parang, oh, let's try this guy. Tingnan natin kung kaya niya yung physicality dito sa PBA or kaya niya bang tumagal dito sa PBA. So those kind of things. Yun sana yung magaya ng mga younger player, younger hooper natin na don't back down. Baga, darating yung challenges dumarating naman talaga eh. But the problem is, paano ka magre-react dun sa challenges na makakasalubong mo. Give everything you got, and yung result, bahala na kung anong mangyayari, di ba? Basta importante naman, you give everything, and just be happy on the result, no matter what, kung ano man yun. And to that question, after PBA, after basketball career, siguro gusto kong gawin is maging coffee barista. So I have a coffee shop and I make my own coffee then sa tulong ng brother ko. So I think one thing na pwede kong gawin after basketball career, of course, coaching. Hindi
Sure.
mawawala yun, for sure.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Easy.
So yung love natin sa basketball hindi naman mawawala yan eh. And I think nakita ko yung passion na sinasabi mo kanina, yung pagmamahal doon sa gusto mong gawin, doon sa pagiging barista
Okay.
sa coffee shop. So, every time na gumagawa ako ng coffee, nararamdaman mo yung happiness eh.
Yeah, yeah.
Na parang, oh, wow, it's 9 p.m. na pala.
Yeah.
Hindi mo
you're
naramdaman
just
na ano, na
lost.
sometimes after practice, I go straight to my coffee shop and ako yung nagbabarista, minsan kasama ko yung brother ko. And next thing you know, oh, it's 9 p.m. na.
It's like a happy place.
Yes,
Yeah.
so hindi ko siya nakikita na trabaho.
Yeah, yun.
Yun yung, I think yun yung sinasabi mo kanina na I think yun yung pinaka-importante sa lahat ng ginagawa natin. Once na maramdaman mo yung love, yung passion na nandun, parang hindi ka pumupunta sa isang lugar para magtrabaho.
I feel like I can definitely play on that. Like, in terms of like, you know, the way that I approach life now after playing, like I want to get back into playing. That's the thing. And I think I sometimes struggle with letting go of basketball is because it's all I knew. So
Yes.
sometimes I'm like, no, I want to try to go for the national team, like, or I want to try to go for back to the WNPBL, you know. But and then I have like that other side of me that's like, no, it's okay to like let that die, you know, like it's all right, like to move on, you know. But I think when you have that love for the game, it's just like it's really hard to
let it
just
go.
to let it go. But I think I've definitely adopted my partner's philosophy. He says it all the time that like the effect you want to have on the younger generation or like the people around you, it's more like you want to be able to convince them that they're able to succeed just by being around you. Like I want people to hang out with me and think that like, oh, because you're just within my energy that I can trick you into being a successful person and doing whatever it is that you want to do well. So like even if like I have a kid that I'm training and they currently want to be a basketball player. If like one day they decide they don't want to play anymore, I would hope that I instilled enough confidence in them that they believe that they can do anything.
I mean, skills that can be taught, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think the more valuable thing is like that belief, that like you said, the belief that you can
Yeah.
do anything, whether or not it's basketball or music or
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
You know, but if they want, oh, I want to pursue this, but
Can I?
can I? But if like you guys inspire other people, like, yeah, I think I can.
Yeah.
Let me give this a shot.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I think that's more important.
Also to like I think a big lesson of basketball for sure, and I'm sure also with music, was like canceling out the noise, right? I think that there's so many haters and people are so easy behind a phone to say
Yeah.
For
to
sure.
say some nonsense about you and they don't even know you as a person. They just take what they see online and
Yeah.
Yeah.
they create this persona about you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think for kids, especially with the era that they're growing up in with social media and with technology and just digital competency, it's like very hard to teach kids to like not go on the phone and they have a basketball reel that they just posted and they thought it was sick.
Yep.
And then there's someone in the comments that's saying, hey, you're trash, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you suck. Like how do you teach kids now like to not internalize that and make that a part of who they are.
It's so hard. It's
Yeah,
really
it's hard. It really is. But I think like when you talk about legacy, it's like that's like our job is to teach them to like cancel that, you know?
I mean, like, I think it comes with age.
Yeah.
You know, like, when you're young, you're just starting out, you don't have that confidence in yourself. Like, yeah, I want to play this. Oh, it's my first game, and you scored like 2 points. It's like, oh, it's gonna be hard on you. Like, and a lot of people go, ah, it's 2 points. Don't play anymore. Stop.
You're not
Hang it
very
up.
good.
Hang it up. But like, as you get older, as you get more experience, you're like, yeah, 2 points is,
It's normal.
but I showed up.
It's a bucket.
Yeah,
But
A bucket's a
but
bucket.
still, but I showed up.
Yes.
yes.
That's the thing, like,
That's the most important thing.
exactly. If I have a bad gig, that's fine. I showed up.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't feeling it, but I'm still here.
I'm trying.
I'm trying, right?
You're one step ahead of somebody that didn't even show up.
Exactly. Like all these people on the phones or on their
Yeah.
on their computers, like I don't think they can, score 5 points.
Do you feel like that affects you in music? Like, do you ever like have people on social media that say stuff about you?
A lot.
Really?
A lot.
Yeah. Do you read the comments?
Sometimes
Or do you try not to?
I try. I mean, I have a deal with myself. It's like if there's like a hateful comment, I will ignore that, but I will have to answer 5 good comments.
Ooh.
That's a good deal.
And
That's
like
good.
no, I want to focus on the positive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because like, why would I take criticism from someone I would not take advice from?
Period.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like who is this guy?
Yeah, who are you?
Like behind the dummy account.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a picture.
yeah.
You
the
know what I mean?
fake account.
It's always those. It's always those.
Yes.
Right. But
That was funny.
and like, and someone is like, "Oh, you had a nice gig last night." I'm like, "Hey, hell yeah, man! Thank you,
Thanks.
Yep.
thank you." I just want to like promote that attitude, like, oh, let's positivity
Yeah.
breeds positivity.
Yep.
For sure.
So hateful comments. It's not gonna help anyone.
I think I get more shook when people say stuff about people I love. Like I can take it. You know what I'm saying? I can take the
Yeah.
criticism. Like if someone's gonna say
That one
something,
hurt. That one hurt.
oh man, when people like, for example, like if I have like my partner has a game and I see stuff on social media and let's say he didn't play well and people are talking about him in the comments, like I want to go to town,
Yep.
like I'm about to go, like you picked the wrong family, like I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in on you now.
yeah.
But like for some reason when it comes to me, like I literally just try not to care.
Yeah,
But when it comes to like, for example, if you had like a band member,
Part
they
of
say,
the family.
yeah, like now you're
one
attacking
hurt.
somebody that I care about, and that I put forth in my life that means a lot to me. And you just said something that was a lie.
Yep.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's the only thing I have. a
You know,
problem
these
with.
people, they just say something. Just say something.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Just a chirp.
Yeah, exactly.
Chirping.
And like we were talking earlier, these people just want your attention.
Yeah.
They just
And
wanna,
then
like-
pag pinatulan mo, oh yeah, great job. Like I won that deal. Like,
Yeah. Yun nga.
So yun yung ano lang naman eh. So for me, that's the reason. That's why I silent my comment section.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So like when they start attacking my family members, I was like, this is enough.
It's not
Like,
cool.
yeah, it's not cool anymore. Like that's why now social media is like it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Like you need smart people to use it.
Yeah.
So for me, that's my control. So like silent comment section, and so no one can comment you on our post or anything.
Yeah.
I need to follow you, and then you need to follow me, para lang magkausap tayo.
Yeah.
That's my social media now.
Smart. Smart.
So
man.
I think that's my control, and you can control like the people behind it.
Yeah.
Hindi mo makokontrol yung ibang tao o ibang bagay. So I think this is the time na may kaya yung control nasa iyo.
Yeah, this
so
is
do
something
it.
you can
Yeah,
control.
do it. Para naman sa ano mo yun eh, sa peace of mind mo.
Yeah.
Para lahat na hindi mo na talaga mababasa yung mga ano. Kasi like some people kayang i-accept pero some people don't.
Yeah.
So and mental issue is hard.
It's really
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
So, again, yun lang. I mean, kapag kaya mong i-accept, bahala ka. Iba-iba yung ano eh. Yung scenario ng bawat isa eh. So,
Yeah.
I think,
Tsaka hindi naman nakakatulong yun eh.
Exactly.
Yung mga ganun. Like,
Yeah.
bro, support ka naman eh. Ganyan. Like, that's not gonna make me magically a better singer not gonna make you a
Exactly.
better player. You know?
Yeah,
You're
like it
gonna
has
be,
a physical effect
diba?
on
You're
you.
gonna be a better player because you want to be.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
because you're gonna put in the work, not because freaking Donald Duck
User, blah,
on
blah, blah,
whatever said you
135.
suck, you're trash. Hindi.
Yeah.
It doesn't help for me at least. Like small things like, oh, you did well last night. That's a big confidence
Oh yeah.
booster. Like, it will make me in return it will make me want to work harder.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
the reason na magpatuloy ka and to work hard.
So I'm gonna ask both of you, what is your holy grail? Nikki.
Me first.
Okay, yeah.
I would say my holy grail is well, if I had to pick one, it would be to monetize A and V to the point where when a girl registers in my program, it's because she wants to be a winner, A, and B, she wants to be a part of something that's bigger than herself. So I think that kind of creating a path through what A and V is, the academy, and being able to put girls in universities and get them scholarships. So right now we're small, but I feel like all big dreams start small.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah, so I would love to eventually the young group of girls that I have now, if they decide to continue to play throughout high school, is to get them into an NCAA school or UAAP school and get them like a full ride scholarship to one day help their families. And I think that that would be the number one win
Yeah.
over because I think at the end of the day, right, the goal would be to chase human connection, right, and just like the human experience. And I think it comes down to also like me no longer finding ways to serve myself and to serve others, because I don't know, I feel like in today's society, it's very common to be like, oh, what are the things I can do in my life that will better serve me and my family, or like just serve me,
Yeah.
But I think I have to really switch my mentality to grow A&V in the way that it's like, how can I serve these girls or how can I serve others so that they can get into a better place? Because at the end of the day, like that's like God's will. Like that's your entire like if you're a Christian, that's what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to serve others and you're supposed to
Go beyond yourself.
yeah, go beyond like your personal interests. I could still want to be an athlete and blah blah blah, or I could like really build this program and make it something special for somebody else.
Yeah.
For me, inner peace, personal growth, and focusing on how can I help to other people.
Right. Yeah.
So yun yung kasi I won championship, I have a scholarship back in college. My career is good, like 14 season, okay naman siya lahat and family is good. So I think for me yun na yung pinaka-importante sa akin ngayon. Lalo na yung peace of mind. Kaya lagi kong sinasabi, peace of mind over everything. Kasi once na bumalik ka na sa bahay mo, yung kasama mo na lang sa bahay naman yung magmamatter. Like yung family mo, yung wife, my daughter, parents. Like literally my family. Yun na yung magmamatter. Like kung ano man yung nangyari sa labas, wala na siya. And on those focusing on how can I help sa iba, it gives joy and happiness. So every time na nakakatulong ako, ewan ko, sobrang saya lang yung feeling na ganun. So for me, nung college ako, of course my first and second year, I don't have money to buy nice shoes, basketball shoes. So maasa lang ako sa ano. And then I signed with Nike 2008. And then I give back until now doon sa mga like college player or like coach. In-approach ako now, do you have extra pair of shoes para lang sa player namin na galing ng probinsya? So if I can na makapagbigay ako, ginagawa ko siya. As long as kaya kong gawin yung mga hinihinging tulong sa akin, I'm willing to help. So for me, yun na yung pinaka ano ko sa ngayon na. Siyempre, tandaan rin natin. Tagal na natin sa basketball. So of course, if we win a championship, it's nice.
It's just a plus.
'Di ba? Pero I think after that, kagaya na sinabi mo, beyond, alam mo, yun na yung gusto mong, yun yung hinahabol natin ngayon eh. Of course, when you're young, marami kang gustong gawin. Like, win a championship, to sign a deal like this, to get a lot of endorsements. Pero
The
ngayon,
light chasing.
ngayon kasi for me, pinagdaanan ko na siya all throughout my career. So I think when you get old and mature, yan na yung mga, I think, yung mga chine-chase natin ngayon. So for me, yun, inner peace, personal growth, and helping other people.
Right. Nice. Well said.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
For you, what's your holy grail?
Yeah.
For
for
me,
you.
for my holy grail, I think I've had it already, which is this music thing.
Oh, yes.
We've been doing this for so long. I guess the only thing I'm chasing is like just to keep doing it. You know, because like we were just like a bunch of kids in a garage, like cliche for a garage band, but yun talaga doon kami nagsimula, and we'd pay to play.
Yeah.
We'd play to no one, and like ang dami namin na pagdaanan, and yun ang grail sa amin, like, oh, we want to play Mayrix for the older guys. We wanted to play Mayrix. So it was a small ass club in España. Oh, right in front of UST. I think it's
It's close already.
Bonchon now, man, or something.
I think it's close now.
It's something. It's one of those.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, like yun nga, like as you like parang like when you guys are starting out. Oh, I want to be a starter.
Yeah.
I want to be player of the game. I want to like ganun din kami before, like our holy girl. I want to play Mayrix. I want our song to be on the radio. And we've done all that, but you know, like sobrang saya na you get like these little milestones. You know, like your first camper, your first event, your first
Exciting.
yeah, it's so exciting, right?
Yeah.
And like dun pa lang nakuha na namin yung holy grail namin. And it's at this point in our career, in my life, like I just want to keep.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
want to hold on to it,
Yeah.
because it's the best, man. Because like number one, like I hope the younger musicians hear this. Like we are not content creators. We are
Yes.
musicians first and foremost.
Yes.
So I see a lot like they focus too much on content creating, on going viral,
Yep.
and getting those views. But dude, like the craft, man.
That's the difference.
Don't let it suffer.
Yeah.
So again, if we're gonna go back to legacy, that's what I wanna like tell everyone. You do it because you love it, not because you want
Views.
2 million
That's the
followers.
difference.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Holy Grail, I got it. You know, you guys
Solid.
got it.
Solid, yeah.
You know, you just gotta hold on to it.
Yep.
So there, yeah.
I think it's always important to remember where you came from
Yep.
and to just always remember where you started, because like when I think about when I started, I wasn't even a basketball player. I used to be a figure skater. And like basketball was something that I intentionally chose. Like my mother, she was extremely destroyed for like months when I chose basketball because it's a boy sport. Like she grew up thinking it's a boy sport, and like I was gonna have like scrapes on my knees and bruises and everything. So it didn't sit well with her. But like when I think back at the girl that chose basketball, like I see myself as like this little seventh grader, and I was like super skinny and zero confidence, zero knowledge in the sport, was really only playing because all my friends were playing. So I think that just when I think back in time, like I wish I had somebody to talk to her. You know, like I would like to be the person, like have in the future, if I encounter a little Nikki, you know, that now I can be that person and talk some confidence into her and speak some life into her. You know, the whole journey, it doesn't stop. Like for you, like it's, you think, oh, finally I got Nike, like I'm elite, like that's, but really like the good stuff hasn't even started yet. Like the real purpose of life is like the family, the wife, like, you know, like the things, the friendships you make through your band, like those like connections that you have with other people. So yeah, I would just think that, you know, looking back, was just a little girl that just wanted to put a ball in a hoop.
Yeah.
For me, to look back, I think to inspire others. The reason I always want to go back, especially dun sa neighborhood ko, para makita nila na parang that kid like stay here dito sa bahay na to.
This is him.
So gusto kong maging isang inspirasyon dun sa mga bata na parang kung kaya niya,
Yeah. Yeah.
kaya mo din. Kumbaga wala namang secret eh. So if you just work hard and continue to work hard, kumbaga wag kang makontento. If you have a dream, di ba? Kagaya nga sabi mo kanina, sa garage lang kayo. But
Yeah, yeah.
meron kayong fire na ano na parang gusto namin marinig yung kanta namin on the radio. Nagtrabaho lang kayo. And then eventually, mare-reward na kayo na, parang, narinig na natin yung kanta natin sa radio for the
Yeah.
first time. That's why I love keep going back dun sa neighborhood na kinalakihan ko. Para makita lang nila na, alam mo yun. And then, if some random kids na ask me, was like, paano mo ginawa? Now, that's the time na pwede kong i-share kung ano yung pinagdaanan ko.
Right.
Kasi mahirap din mag-share ka ng mag-share sa isang tao, sa isang bata. And hindi naman sila nagpe-pay attention sa'yo.
Right.
'Di ba? So at least doon pa lang nakita mo na from the start na gusto niya. So nakitaan mo na siya ng potential na gusto kong mapuntahan yung napuntahan mo.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think yun to inspire like the young ones talaga.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you look back on like, the past, do you ever feel like you see like the impact that like, for example, like for me, like my parents had and like the traits that my parents carried that I now carry in my adulthood that got me to like where I am? Like for example, like my mom is Visaya. She's from Leyte. So she's like waray.
Yes.
So like women in that area of the Philippines are known to be just like super like matapang,
Yes,
like very strong, hardworking women. And in the past, like I would have never thought that when I was a kid. And then now that I see like where I am, like, oh, it's because I'm just like my mom. Like, and I would have never thought that, growing up. But now that, I've reached the point that I'm at, I feel like, I can look back and really be grateful for my parents and just like the people that they were at the time.
When I look back, my parents were always open. Like, oh, pops, I got a gig. Like, I want to be in a band. Like, we used to be in a band as well.
Your
So,
dad?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So,
cool.
so he understood.
Yeah.
Right. But my only deal with my parents was, yeah, do your band thing. Just graduate on time.
Yes.
Same.
So like,
All the parents.
Yeah,
You
right.
play basketball, make sure you get a degree. Okay.
Yeah. So like, okay, yeah, pursue your passion.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it comes with responsibilities.
Yep.
So that's like they taught me that like you can't just have fun and do whatever you want, but it comes with responsibilities.
Fall back.
Fall back, yeah. And looking back, like there are times where I doubt myself. Like,
Ooh.
Surely.
did I make the right decision pursuing music? Because Lord knows I'm not like rich off music, especially not in this country. So like, did I do the right thing? Maybe I should have been like, a lawyer, a
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah.
I think we all had those thoughts.
Yeah, right, right. So, but all that shit all that shit disappears when you're on stage
Yeah.
Yeah.
or when you're on the court.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I did make the right decision, Like I followed my heart. And I think that's what everyone should do. Just follow your heart. Like if your heart tells you to be a basketball player, work on it.
Yep.
To be a
There's no secret, right?
a musician, yeah, like you have to work on it. So yeah, like you said, there's no like mystical secret.
Yes.
It's just hard work and you have to love it.
Yep.
There's also like that saying, like God's timing is always perfect, and you never know when God's timing might be. And like the day you decide to quit, it might have been tomorrow,
Yep.
right? So I feel like for kids, right, it's just to like never, right, just to never stop working and
Yeah,
don't do it
exactly.
because you're trying to put like a stamp on it, like, oh, I want to do it by this time. But it's
Yeah.
like if it's not divine timing, it's not your time yet. So what are you
Yeah.
gonna quit?
Exactly.
You're gonna quit on your dream or your passion? Then it must not have been your dream or passion if
Exactly.
if there was
If
a condition on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do everything
Just to
you
get
can
that.
just to get that.
Yeah.
And you're gonna run into some obstacles.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like do your responsibilities, do your school, do your
Yeah.
your job. So, but if you love it, you will do it. And like every time I'm on stage, I look back and I'm I'm that kid in that garage again. So like hell yeah, I love this shit.
Yeah.
So, so
Ooh.
yun lang, like looking back, tangin layo na. Layo na. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.